Hey, it's Chris Johnson, and it is January 14th, which means it is finally time for me, Chris Johnson, to begin the agonizing process of taking down my Christmas decorations. I don't really want to do it. I'd like to keep this shit up. It's fucking pretty, specifically in a fucking cold, dreary, shitty time of year. But it's been 3 weeks since Christmas. We're halfway through the month, and you get to a point, at least I get to a point, where as much as I fucking like this shit up, I get past like a tipping point where it almost does like more harm than good. Because it's like, fuck. I'm still watching Christmas specials and Christmas movies, or at least I have been the last few days. But then it's just like, well, I gotta wait another fucking 350 days for this shit now. It's just time, you know what I mean? It just is fucking time. I'm doing pretty good with it this year, though. Taking down the Christmas shit for as long as I've been outside of my house. Like you're in your house, child at home, all through fucking high school. And then I went away to college for a year, came back for 2. So that was kind of like being at home again. So like when I was 19 and 20 or whatever the fuck. And then I went back to fucking college, like away. And then like I had a girlfriend. So I was spending a lot of time at like her place. So I wasn't really like at my fucking home all the time. So I don't know if I count it. But like from that time, from like Chris Johnson wants to stay the fuck away from his home and isn't really living at his place full time. From that point on until like now, I guess, till fucking adulthood, I've always had a tough time taking down Christmas decorations. And for years I wondered why, because I've been getting better at it the last few years. And then finally I just realized, motherfucker, like you were depressed a very large portion of your fucking life, and Christmas decorations just made you feel good. And not only did they make me feel good, it like took me back to a time when I was a fucking kid, in some of the few moments where things weren't fucking awful. Things were awful so much when I was growing up. My parents fought all the fucking time. My dad was a fucking asshole. I didn't feel fucking safe in my house. But like on Christmas time, there were just good feelings. I was going to fucking relatives' houses and I enjoyed it. Generally speaking, there was no fighting on those days. So you fucking grab onto like good memories. And not only that, like Christmas is fun. I'd watch fucking Christmas specials. I'd listen to Christmas music. At school, they would do all these Christmas activities. So it was a fun, feel-good time of year. And when I was in my fucking 20s and 30s and I was depressed all the fucking time, I almost would like reach back and grab onto that fucking nostalgia. But the problem with that, aside from the fact that like my depression was still there and I wasn't really like dealing with it, is like it made it that much harder taking the shit down. Because it was like, holy fuck, like I gotta fucking throw away the security blanket for another, 11 months or 10 months or whenever the fuck I bring out the Christmas shit again around Thanksgiving time. And it was like daunting. It was a tough feeling. Like I would rely on the Christmas shit to like drag me through. That's what I used to do when I was depressed all the time. I would find things to like pull me forward. Instead of like handling the root cause of my issues, I would just find things that like made me feel good. Kind of like the same reason people turn to fucking drugs and alcohol and fucking sex and all kinds of shit. Thankfully, I didn't get addicted to that stuff. I got addicted to like keeping Christmas shit up or like having my ex around and feeling like she was gonna fucking solve all my problems. Like if the Christmas stuff was up, I was okay. It would solve my problems, even though it didn't, but it felt like it did. It's like I had an open sore and Christmas shit was the ointment and I would just fucking rub that shit on. But like I'm not depressed anymore, so like it's easier to take it down. I still don't like it though. Like I'm at a point where like I just feel better about myself and about like fucking just everything, so I can manage it. It's so weird to me that like you're a lot more you than you realize when you're a fucking mess. Like I used to think when I was a depressed mess that like everybody could see it, but nobody really could see it because I was very good at hiding it. And I had to hide it like at my house because like if I looked like upset or fucking sad, like my dad would just lose his shit. I didn't want to hear the I'll give you something to cry about line, so I had to fucking fake happiness all the time. Or at least fake being content. I didn't have to fucking walk around a goofy ass smile on my face all the time, but I couldn't show like any emotions where like I would be bummed out. I would be attacked for that shit. It's just a bummer, man. It's just a bummer. So much shit was just a fucking bummer. But yeah, so I got good at hiding it. I got good at making people think I was okay. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm so good at hiding my fucking depression and like my hard times that when I was going through my divorce, I was working at the radio station when I was going through my divorce. It started going down around like March. It was like March 2015, I think. And then like I finally left my radio station job in November of 2016. So we're talking about a year and a half. In a year and a half, nobody knew I went through a fucking divorce. I remember when I was leaving, they were like, hey, where are you going? I'm like, oh, I'm going to the fucking insurance shop. And they're like, oh, what'd your wife think about that? And I was like, she was gone fucking 18 months ago. And then they like feel bad about it. They're like, oh, I'm sorry to bring it up. I'm like, motherfucker, it's been 18 months. Like, I'm okay to talk about it now. I mean, it really wasn't. I was still kind of fucked up about it. But I was way more fucking okay to talk about it after 18 months than it would have been after like 2 weeks. You know what I mean? I feel like people view me now almost the way they always have. You just don't realize how you're viewed. And I still don't really know how I'm viewed, but like I just get the sense that like a lot of people have always kind of viewed me as like who I am. But like when you're just in a fucking haze all the time, you don't really know who the fuck you are. But I still don't want to take the Christmas shit down. But trust me, I'm okay. But it's just going to look kind of dreary in here. That's why I got to pull up some other fucking lights. And I got some Valentine's decorations to put up in a couple weeks. Even though I don't give two shits about Valentine's Day, it just makes me feel good. And I will be back Sundays and Wednesdays as the new podcast episodes come out. Podbean is the host of the cast. Every fucking episode is there, but I'm also on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and Pandora, iHeartRadio, TuneIn, Amazon Music Podcasts, wherever the fuck you want. I'm on Twitter and Blue Sky. That is at Johnson Hates You. I am on Instagram. That is at maybe the number 5 minutes. And this podcast will also be in my Facebook timeline, so you can catch me there.